guess what? We started. I started without warning you guys. How does that feel?
Oh, but I wasn't prepared this time.
Stan, your reactive image is not Planson.
Oh, oops. I'll go do that right now.
It's just Stan log.
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I just turn it off.
It's Stan.
I'm just feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why did that log me out? Come on.
Stan
There.
log.
I'm still armless. So
You are. Yeah. Well, did that change last session? No. So I think it doesn't really matter, Mune.
Okay, I think I put on like the GIF version of the Planson sprite.
maybe you die.
No. I don't have a corporeal form in this
Okay,
campaign,
so it is the GIF version, but the part is completely covered by Isolde, so I'm just not gonna use the GIF version.
Gentlemen, welcome to Edenkites Call. Anori's in chat. Hi, Anori.
We gotta end the stream.
Welcome to Edenkites Call Session 10. Today we are joined by Kaitlin Candon.
That's me. I love slime.
Planson.
That's not.
I really don't know what you want me to say here.
Isolde.
Like, Planson's not the type of guy to walk into a room and just say something.
Isolde.
Do I still have my Flox Max?
Munechika.
Ah! That was Mune.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Yep.
And possibly Veska? Veska's currently out cold.
Oh well.
I mean, it tends to happen, right? When you drink a lot of in-universe drink sake.
Oh, right, that's what happened last session.
He said sake again.
Yes, I said in-universe drink. Yeah,
Yeah, because that's the fictional drink in Edenkites.
Yeah, I said in-universe drink sake. That's the joke. That was the joke.
No, but it sucks. It's not funny.
It's
No,
not vodka.
no,
It's a fictional
Have you tried
drink.
developing-
called
No,
snake.
Kirby. It's not pronounced sucks either. Okay.
Also, Kirby Stan came up with the joke. You're insulting your dear friend.
Yeah, of
Damn
course
right.
I am.
It's very funny, and I think we should all go with it.
No.
No, you're stupid.
You realize how angry Mune is gonna be about this, by the way.
we're
It's a
culturally
completely
appropriating.
different drink.
This is cultural appropriation. We're like,
This is.
Absolutely.
You guys are in not Japan right now.
we're culturally
Do you want
appropriating
Edenkites
Mune's,
Japan?
like, home country.
Well, it has a Japanese name. It's got sake. No, sake.
Sake.
I wouldn't
Toho
say that's a
Project.
Japanese name.
Toho Project.
God.
Last
One more
session-
time for the people in the back. Oh, no.
last session.
Did
on
something
Edenkites.
happen last session?
Yeah, so we were trekking through this, like, something or other because we didn't have our caravan, and we kept running into these weird spirits or ghosts that made us do strange challenges or tasks. Like, we're on an episode of Game Changer, and we just gotta, like, do the prompt without knowing what the prompt is. And we probably did it in the worst way possible while still managing to solve all of the puzzles.
And we kind of did wonder how this helps us get to our friend Mune, but
No.
you know, God had a plan or something.
Why wonder about that? It's very clear that it's essential to get drunk off of the ghost sake or sake or whatever it really is.
Sake.
I don't know what you...
It's in universe.
And now we only have like
fictional
2
drink
functioning
sake.
party members for some reason.
It's in universe.
Oh, we're fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
For sakes.
I
For
do
Lumen's
love-
sake.
I thought
one.
I thought the plot
Good one,
was like
Tero.
was speeding up because like Mune got kidnapped and then
They
and
are
then
they are on the way to go rescue you. I don't know how this is the plot slowing down.
What is say the line check? What is that redeem?
That's supposed to be the Project Moon one.
It makes him say a Project Moon thing, but it doesn't work with the other redeem either, so...
Oh, it's
I don't know who would
I have
ever
to say
want that.
something. That's a
It
different
makes you
one.
make a Project Moon reference.
Here's your microphone. You got all the spotlights on you, Jack.
You know.
Can Mune skip this time?
Skip.
This
Skip.
this is like J
Skip.
Corp because it's like Japan. It's like J Corp
Ooh.
from Limbus Company.
Ooh.
Is this Corp Japan?
Corp Japan. No, you can't get a fucking refund. You cannot get a fucking refund. Fuck you.
If I was Mod, I would give you a refund just so you could use it again.
Oh, it burnt the top of my mouth. Talking sucks.
Look at
It's
you,
fine.
bro.
We're done for.
Kirby, you can't do that. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you sure?
Possibly.
Bad news, Jack.
Oh look! Oh, it's Isolde, it's Kaitlin, and it's Veska. Then Godzilla, but
What
not
I
quite
meant
Godzilla.
to say was that the Caitlin's like a strong, independent woman, like the Red Mist.
I think maybe we gotta close up shop. Get rid
Okay,
of this redeem.
guys, I think we're done. I think
Yeah.
session's over.
What?
I
Koki
just got
redeemed it.
into
Koki
this
did the
fight.
redeem. Koki did the fucking redeem. I
You
did
said
the...
that.
I know.
No, you said that.
Yeah, because the redeem.
Yeah, but you said that.
Because the redeem.
But you said that.
Oh, say the fucking line, Jack. Okay, whatever. It doesn't
That wasn't
matter.
the line. Your line was, "Thanks for the redeem, Koki." That was your line.
We're starting.
I think we already have. Just a hunch, though.
Yeah.
Is this the start? I mean, kind of.
You tell us, DM. Like
We're-
what?
We're 9.5 minutes into the stream's runtime. I think we're started.
That's true.
No,
Okay.
they like to hear
This
me
is happening.
talk.
Let's
Oh,
go.
well.
Just let me take over.
No, let's go.
Yeah, actually, I can DM.
All right,
I'll
Taro,
click
lay
on
the
my
scene out
second
for
one.
us.
Guys, here's Stan's character, Planson. He's in Conway's world.
Yeah,
You got me.
Planson's in Conway's. Not me, though. Just Planson. He's an
Aye,
autonomous
aye, aye.
unit.
Alright. Well, yeah, you are all starting tavern.
Back at Fort Burrito.
You are, well, coming straight out of the drinking contest you had with this big fellow. Veska currently out cold. Someone's dragging her. I don't know. She'll be back. Kaitlin.
Is Kaitlin okay? She should be fine.
Kaitlin, you down 2
Yeah.
bottles of absinthe. You are on the ground making
Okay,
death
maybe
saves.
she's not fine. Okay, well.
No.
But,
Yeah, you
Death-
never did roll
Wait,
Constitution,
yeah, I'll
did
make
you?
death saves. Those don't exist in Pathfinder. I'm happy.
Oh,
Did you ever roll
fuck.
Constitution?
I rolled like the survival checks Jack asked us to make
Wait,
instead
no.
of
You're
fortitude.
stabilized. You're fine. You
That's
won't
session
die.
2.
I'll say you're stabilized.
That's
Oh
It's
yeah,
still
lyric stabilized. Lyric
extremely
stabilized is true.
concerning.
Lyric stabilized Kaitlin. That's
Wait,
true.
so does this mean that drinking in this world has no consequences as long as you've got a caster on deck to always keep you alive?
Yeah? Seems reasonable
no.
to me.
It's like having a paramedic by your side while you're downing a lot of alcohol. They
But, like,
can't stop
Right.
it from hurting you, but they're gonna make sure you don't die.
They are like a
Yeah,
magic.
yeah,
That is like a magic paramedic though.
Saying that there's no consequences when the only thing that's happening is you're not gonna die is like
There are still
'Cause you-
consequences.
still gonna wake up.
That sounds
worse
pretty good to
for
me.
wear.
Your liver is gone.
Please don't kill yourself.
Sorry, I didn't expect that. Yeah, okay, I won't. Thanks, Dad. I really appreciate that one. Yeah.
Thanks, Sam.
I'll get into the character soon enough. Don't worry.
Oh,
Hey, guys.
wait, oh.
Mune's here too.
No. Coming out of the drinking competition, the guy that you were drinking with, as part of the deal, after the competition, did state that there was a little side path you could take that was off route, but had something cool. Didn't really specify past that, as then he passed out because he drank a lot of in-universe drink's sake. So, really, it's up to your own discretion. But the storms have cleared a little bit. It's definitely walkable.
The ghost of
Great.
Kaitlin, who is currently unconscious, leads in and whispers in Planson's ear, "We need to go find out what that is." Because famously, curiosity did kill the cat. That's why she's dead.
That is why she's dead.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's why she's dead.
Planson. I'll just play with. As disappointed as I am that nobody offered me even a pint, suppose it's time to get on our trek again.
It's cold.
And he just goes and he
I love this guy.
picks up the unconscious Veska and just, I don't know, starts walking.
Picks
Leaves
up
Caitlyn
the heavily armored Veska.
Yeah,
guess Planson
someone
could
else
do
can
it.
carry Kaitlin.
I don't mean to interrupt. Could we get a small like Kirby stream onto the like cut out? It's like
No.
how
Oh
people,
yeah,
like,
because you're still playing Slime Rancher. It's streaming
Yeah,
in the Discord.
listen,
You know,
Look at you
sometimes
go.
I-
this is one of those days where I really am feeling so ADHD. I need something to focus on. Okay,
no,
like,
but
cut
like
me some slack.
so no, so do the viewers though. Like it's like a
Subway Surfers.
If you want to put my stream on your stream, feel free. But like, this
Please
is not like me
be
not
very
paying
difficult,
attention.
actually.
Please, I am paying attention.
Please add the stream. I'm begging you.
Fine. But I'll keep going
No,
past that.
I'm not doing this because like, oh.
No, it's fine. Like I think it's really funny to have.
No,
Like,
I'm
I don't
not
mind
adding
you
it.
streaming. Oh.
I guess yeah. Kieran will try to drag Caitlin's unconscious
Kieran's
body across the snow as we keep walking.
So wait, are we saying that right now the
Oh.
only people who are like in session and able to act right now are Kieran and
How's Mune?
Planson?
Mune okay?
And
I just wanna-
Isolde can definitely act. I'll have you know.
I need,
yeah,
I need the
Isolde's
status on all of our party members.
Well, Isolde's playing Runeslayer.
No, Isolde's trading right now. Sorry.
Of course. Of
It's in
fucking
lore.
course.
Don't worry, DM. You and your session have my full attention
Caitlin's
at all
out.
times.
Caitlin's out
That
cold,
sounds
but
like Tero.
Caitlin's out cold, but can probably wake up. Veska's out cold until Camo gets here. Planson's alive. Kieran's alive.
Yeah.
Oh, do I get
Isolde's
to
alive.
pick when I wake up? Guys,
was
you
gonna-
gotta give me the best opportunity for comedic
Of
timing
course,
here.
I
Come
give it all to you.
Oh,
Okay.
right. That's how Mune's doing.
I give it all
Oh
to
yeah.
you.
I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, Mune's
Okay.
being tortured.
How much of our party are alcoholics? How much of our party are iPad babies? And what else is wrong
I
with our
think-
party?
There's
What?
only one slightly known alcoholic.
Of
No,
course.
Mune is also an alcoholic.
Yeah,
He
it's
just
Veska.
prefers-
Kaitlin is no longer an alcoholic from how much Veska drinks. Like, the classification has been updated. You've been crept out. I'm
Yeah, you
sorry.
have to understand, they drank about the same amount in alcohol. Absinthe is...
No, Kirby,
Like
I
up
like
to, like-
making fun of you. Hold on.
No, I know, and I like disproving everything you say. You should understand the dynamic by now, Stan, and stop, like, bringing this up. Like, I feel like sometimes you don't even pay attention to me or listen to me, and it's hurtful.
I don't
Yeah.
yeah. deserve to be listening to
$5,
how many
let's
words
go.
you're saying.
Hell yeah.
Moving forwards. As I described last session, this entire mountain range valley type deal is like a zigzag back and forth. And as you near this next turn, as the big guy did suggest, there is in fact an opening past the mountains, a little bit to the side. Doesn't seem to lead anywhere well, from the way you see it, doesn't seem to lead past the mountains or anywhere incredibly relevant, but it's a side path. Again, though, it is up to your own discretion.
I don't see a reason why we wouldn't take the shortest possible path to
Yeah,
our
I was gonna
destination,
say.
really.
Plus, didn't he say that there was, like, loot there, too, or something cool? Something worth our while?
Can't remember.
Something like that.
Something like
I don't
that.
know, I'm too unconscious to know.
Maybe somebody watching the VODs in quick succession will be able to tell us, but, we can't tell.
Damn it.
Mhm.
I take that as you guys wanting to go that way.
Mhm.
I
Yes.
hope you understand. Yes.
Great.
Yes. If we said no, what happens? Session over?
No, I guess you just keep going the other way, Kirby.
A slower path.
Well,
We're so good at trusting people that we just met.
I'd say then, yeah, you go through this alternate path. It's very tight in the way that it's a very small path. The mountains itself only barely diverging to create the opening. So you kind of back against the wall. back against wall. Needle in a haystack. Needle. Thread the needle. Yeah, there you go. And it's semi-long, but as you make it to the other end, and let me just double check something real quick. Sorry. Yep. As you make it through to the other end, you make it to a small opening, or a semi-large opening. A frozen lake reaching out towards the middle. Though
I'll have Planson walk once we enter this opening and have a little line and say, I don't believe I've wandered through a forest or path with this many openings and grottos before. It's quite a natural wonder.
Yeah, it's no kidding. It's beautiful here.
You place your token.
And, token? Oh, yeah, I wasn't even looking at the gold token. Wow! So you say top left?
And as
down.
Planson walks, his foot hits a big old rock, and he kind of stumbles,
ouch.
and this trips Isolde a little, and so Isolde, who is taking Kaitlin, kind of starts to walk around and tumble like a comedy character, and then Kaitlin falls straight through the ice into the freezing water and wakes up. Ah!
It's
Is that how it plays out?
It's frozen.
That's how it plays
It's like a frozen lake, but I'll give that to you.
Yeah, she breaks through. She crashes through the ice into the freezing water.
Forehead of steel, I guess.
I imagine,
Hello, everyone. Today is wet cat session. Have fun.
I imagine while she's like getting out of the water, it's like actively steaming.
You have flame charm.
Like,
I forget. Kaitlin starts licking
Literally
herself.
set yourself on fire every combat.
Kaitlin, why are you licking yourself? You have magical hygiene.
Kaitlin, why are you licking yourself?
No,
okay?
Kaitlin drives herself off.
You look. The Karen's says "Are you okay?" But he's snickering halfway through the sentence.
Kaitlin points a firebolt in his direction. You saw nothing.
I don't care how small
Okay.
the grotto is.
Kaitlin, do you need help?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Alright.
This place is really, not, helping us at
Use
all.
your words, Kieran.
Yeah.
What type of treasures do you guys think lays here?
I mean, guy could have been lying, I guess. I don't see anything. It's just kind of pretty.
I'm not one with an eye for treasure.
Can't say I am either.
And I don't quite see a path to take us out of this except for the way we came. Maybe we can take just a quick look around and then not waste any time, be back on our way.
As you walk closer... Oh, hi Fauna, bye Fauna. As you walk closer and closer, you do hear a sort of silent voice coming from behind this part here. It's kind of hard to make out, but seems soothing almost.
Which part?
Over here.
The center.
Center. Okay.
There.
It's okay. Calm down. It's alright. Something like that.
There, just to be extra clear.
Yes, right there. Yep, right there, Kirby.
Wait, hold on. Let me make this a little more clear.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
okay. Thank you, Stan.
Right
Yes.
there.
That's where it is. That's our objective. It's like in a video
Mhm.
game when something's shiny to tell you can pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
And
like
Jack's
someone
telling
else.
us to interact with this, so we turn around.
Oh,
It sounds like someone else is here.
What if it's another spirit?
Oh, we can't.
Good baby. Talk.
Everyone here can't possibly be spirits, right?
Well, so far, everyone we've met is a goddamn spirit, Isolde.
You know, I think I'm more of a mage than you are. I think I would know.
Would you?
That's true, Kieran. You've only seen storybooks at best, let's be honest.
I mean, Yeah, I have.
I believe there's nothing to be concerned about so long as we can keep our own spirits confined to our bodies.
Sure.
Oh, we did a lot of that, Planson.
Isolde failed at that to some degree.
Jem, I'm pretty sure that shows up on stream.
Wait, what about me?
I'm the only one
What did
watching you stream.
What did you just say?
Nothing.
Alright, well, good, because I really didn't hear. So I'm gonna pretend you said nothing.
Okay. As
Isolde
Isolde,
is like a scary mom looking at Kieran. Like,
as Isolde, as Kieran like holds both hands behind his head and like frolics across the ice while whistling. The soothing continues, though whatever's behind there clearly is not paying any mind to your own very loud conversation.
Okay, let's Isolde approaches. Hey, what are you guys doing here?
The soothing does stop, quite quickly, as the, peering over this, like, rock, Isolde, I assume you move forwards first.
Yeah, I guess I'm going in first.
You're quiet. Who's there?
Just a passerby. I'm just wondering. Don't. I'm just, why are you here? Don't worry about me. Why are you here?
I'm always here. As you see the figure
Oh.
slowly peek across the rock itself. You guys aren't from here, are you? Get rid of these fucking question marks. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill someone. It's probably gonna be Kirby.
No, not at all. We're not,
Get rid of them. Gone. Be gone.
not from around this valley or whatever.
I see. Behind the lady, you can see where she was. There is a another one of those spirit foxes, the semi-translucent ones. It's like curled up, laying there.
Oh, are you also a spirit then?
Me? No. But I like being here with them. She kind of like grins in a childlike manner. What's your name? Or your names? Names?
You can call me Isolde.
Isolde.
you can call me Kate.
Kate.
I go by Planson.
Planson. And you in the back. As Kieran pipes up. I'm Kieran.
No, that's the King in Yellow.
Oh, yeah, my mistake. That is the king in
Oh, it makes a lot of sense now. Okay.
Of course. She will now fully step out from behind the rock. Well, my name is Juzumaru.
What? Did you say that again?
Juzumaru.
God, is this what it's like to meet Isolde? Alright, Juicy. Fine if I call you Juicy?
Is that the real Star Wars? Stop fucking doing this. I can't do this shit.
God.
I didn't even
Nice.
see it. Put it back real quick. I didn't even see it. Oh, I see it. Funny.
At the mention of the name Juicy, she kind of bursts into a fit of giggling. Juicy. It's a funny nickname.
Yeah, I'd make fun of his
This
old
gives-
as well.
A bright, big smile. Yep.
What if we called you Izzy? Sorry, that wasn't in character voice, but it was in character.
Izzy. Well, that barely has anything to do with Juzumaru, doesn't it?
Not you.
Directed at Isolde.
Aw.
Oh.
Looking at her,
She didn't reply. Okay.
yeah.
That was,
well,
I didn't know if that was in character or not, so.
That was. a
It was. I
character-
just didn't use character voice. That was my bad.
This is my character voice explosion. It makes you not able to
Uh,
character voice.
I'm not gonna let you copy Izzy. I'm sorry. That's for you know. Don't don't call me Izzy.
Looking
What
at
You're
about
standing there like,
Icy?
nicknames are only for friends.
Okay.
That's so mean.
Isolde rolls her eyes. Well, I guess I can't stop you.
looking at Juzumaru, she wears somewhat strange attire to you, though the people from Etria would recognize it as pretty casual Etrian attire.
If only we had someone who knew about Etria here.
If only.
She has a straw backpack, but that's really the only distinguishable part. She quickly moves back to behind the rock, going back to the fox and gently patting it on the back. So, what are you guys passing through here for?
We are doing our best to get to the other side of this clearing.
Oh, you're
To
trying to get to
save our-
Fukkatsu.
That's it.
I live there, though I spend most of my time here. The spirits like me a bit, so I tend to take care of them.
Well, might I ask, are you yourself a spirit?
I don't think so. Probably not. Probably not.
Would you disappear if we had a drinking game together?
I don't like drinking.
Okay, well, Kaitlin would.
I don't. If I did drink, probably not.
Just not gonna respond to that? Come on.
No. I mean, okay.
But if you're going to Fukkatsu, then I could try to guide you. I usually guide spirits, but I mean, the tourist spirits. What's the difference, really?
That would be of great help.
Right. I mean, I guess the zigzag is a little straightforward, but as she like walks, she kind of walks past here and kind of points over the mountains. I think there are a few more shortcuts around the mountains if you go there. Actually, you guys won't be able to go there. You can't go incorporeal. Can you go incorporeal? Can you guys go incorporeal?
I can.
Oh, there you have one. Are you guys fine with leaving everyone like else behind?
No, not really.
Right,
I think
then we're
we'd
back to the
rather
drawing board.
keep our friends and our things.
You can go. Wait. How do you even guide the spirits? You can go in what? What are you?
They just follow me. They like me.
What? You're a spirit mancer? You're
I mean,
a spirit charmer?
I guess they've always just
Hey.
liked me.
I think they call these kinds of people persona evokers.
That was the
What's
worst.
a persona?
That's, I hate
You
you.
could have said anything!
Kirby's. How
Kirby,
should I
I
kill you
think
today?
you need to think about what you've done.
No, I think I'm okay.
Could have said
Sorry.
like mystic or something.
No reflection for me today.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean,
I think they call them stand users.
stand
No.
users attract other stand users.
I think they call them stand users. That's what Planson is. It's a stand user.
Well, you know what we can do?
Yeah.
She'll walk back to this fox and like pat it twice on the back. I can have little Mr. Fox here guide you through the rest of it.
That sounds wonderful. We're quite
Okay
in
with
need of a guide.
She kind of like leans in and quietly whispers to the fox as the fox kind of like perks up its ears and gets on its 4 feet. There we are. What's your business in Fukkatsu anyways? I can tell you're not exactly from here.
We're looking for a friend.
Ooh.
And treasure.
And treasure.
Well, there's a bit of treasure here, but I'd prefer if you didn't disturb the spirits too much.
That's our first priority.
Find a friend implies that they're not in good shape, or able to leave on their own, for that matter.
We are
The
a little
treasure to
short.
help
Does?
save our friend.
That's what that
We must be a little
implies?
short on time.
Well, I guess it implies that you have to find them instead of just meet up with them.
Well, I mean, they're there, and we're here, and there's not exactly any cell phones in existence. Ignore that last part I said. And I don't really know how we would communicate without finding them first, right?
Well, I guess I would pry. My mistake.
You know, hey Kaitlin, have you tried calling Mune actually?
Wait, do we have cell phones?
Mune.
You got Starbucks apparently. It said
Please
We got
you're
try.
Starbucks,
like-
we got
Please,
iPod.
please try.
Are there
It's-
phone? I mean,
I was expecting
Yes.
but we don't have any way to communicate with Mune, and then somebody just
Is
like,
there
uses
data
the
out
message
here?
bell.
well, yes, there are
I feel like-
phones,
Do we have reception?
You have an
We do
iPod.
have phones.
but I don't think there's
Like,
a
yeah,
fucking reception
I
in
didn't
the
take
valley.
message.
There's no fucking reception in the fucking Spirit Valley. I'm sorry.
No, yeah,
there's-
it's still
there's-
developing.
It's old. Fly high enough, and we'll get reception.
We have
Alright.
7-Elevens. Like, we definitely have phones.
Okay, let me borrow your phone, Kaitlin. Toss it over.
No
Oh,
message cantrip.
Actually, I'd rather you don't.
Alright.
Okay, it won't even go that far.
Can you take me up with you?
Well, alright, I'll try. How much does Kaitlin weigh?
Crazy cat question. You don't ask a woman that question, Tero. What the fuck?
Hey, Kaitlin,
Tero.
how much do you...
Arrow, why are you so obsessed with this? You asked
I think
Mune what.
instead you should look at Isolde's carry capacity.
Yeah, I think probably just lift should be okay, right? Let's
Alright.
see. Oh my god. Lift off ground 100.
That's gonna be difficult.
It is difficult for me to talk because my mouth is so dry.
Soul tries to look up
Sure, you
Kaitlin,
can do it.
and her little Tyran hairs start swirling around like a helicopter.
Caitlin is 6'2" and Kirby sized.
Yeah,
So-
I
That's
think,
not
I
important.
think Isolde
That's
would
not
rock a
important.
propeller hat.
She would.
Alright.
I have a skin idea.
Alright. His
I
old
have a
flies
suggestion.
Caitlin into the air, Jack. Until I get reception.
I
Jack,
guess
Caitlin calls Mune,
roll-
obviously.
Okay, wait, hold on. You.
Do I need to roll flight?
You are trying to
Why?
fly.
I'm just gonna roll flight.
And,
Fair enough.
and you have the lift. You have the lift capacity.
Sure, yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
We don't feel like calculating a woman's weight right now.
I'd like to know.
I would like to.
You guys are weird.
Actually, there's a really easy way to solve this. With a spell called Choco Feather.
Oh yeah, would anyone perhaps have Choco Feather? Wait,
Oh,
I
I
like
think
to
I do.
imagine. I like to imagine Mune still has his phone. Sandra's not that cruel. He still has Subway Surfers.
When I do
Yeah,
way
you
to
know
the
what?
party.
Sure. You fly.
Yeah, Planson, can you give us a quick casting of Choco Feather, please?
I'm gonna GM roll. I don't want to press the button.
Nah.
Just say it happens.
You fly straight into the air with Caitlin. Caitlin, you call Mune. At a certain point, you do get reception, although it's very bad reception.
Flying straight into the air is very good reception, Jack.
Don't care. You get
I'm still pretty
reception.
far
Okay.
from most towers.
Does Caitlin have an
Ring.
iPhone or a Android?
Ring,
It's an iPhone. for
ring.
Sure. She's a white girl.
ring.
Mune
Meanwhile,
picks
in the
up.
prison.
No,
Mune
you
picks
don't.
up.
Mune does not pick up. What?
Is
Listen,
Mune
we
here
can
right
all
now?
just mute
'Cause I think
Jack
he
and
would
then
say
just have a
something.
conversation.
Mune does not pick up.
Yeah.
Hey.
What? No, no.
No. This is the ringtone. This is like the
Oh yeah,
message.
the answering machine.
This answering machine. I can't fucking do. Call later.
The incompetent ass.
Am I leaving a voicemail, maybe?
Leaving a voicemail. Yeah, man, leave a fucking voicemail.
Hey, Mune. I didn't think this would work. I just wanted to call, to be honest. We're coming to get you. It probably you'll. Hey, if you like make an escape attempt, you might hear this if you grab your phone. I don't know. Bye.
Juzumaru is like
Hang up.
looking up at you guys as you're like in the air with the phone, like kind of like in awe. Do they
Hey,
do that
forgot to use
often?
Planson?
Jam!
No, we don't really do this often. We just kind of forgot you were here.
Right.
Sometimes their antics confuses me as well.
It's very confusing to me, and I've just met them. Well, regardless, well, Mr. Fox will guide you to the best of his abilities, I guess. Good luck with finding your friend. Friend? Don't know who that is.
And then Veska wakes up.
Veska wakes up. Hi, Veska.
No. Veska gets dunked into the ice cold water.
Veska gets dunked into the ice cold
Oh.
water.
Welcome to the ice bucket challenge, but it's not a bucket; it's a giant ice lake.
Planson, you like tilt slightly as you're standing on the ice cold water, and you drop Veska, and Veska cracks the ice and falls into the ice cold water.
And then sinks in the heavy armor.
And dies.
And is never seen again.
Die.
No, Veska just like stays at the bottom of the lake.
It's like the one stand from part 7, the 21st century boy.
20th century Veska, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I fall through the ice and then I just get immediately picked up by March Dice.
You guys look at
He's like,
Oh,
you see like a giant shadow under the ice. It's like,
Oh.
buddy looms
Wait,
under.
everyone. I know a speedrun tech for this section. If we call March Dice and stand exactly in the spot, we'll get flung up and we can skip the entire section,
it's like
or valley section.
80
This is a
d10
grimoire.
bludgeoning damage.
The fly
Hey.
spell.
Hey Jack. Actually, can everyone look at the bottom right of the roll 20?
Oh no. Error.
Pair.
I will always be a pair.
Because my name is Tero Fair.
I have a song to share.
Okay, shut up.
That's
Oh.
not to get us copyrighted, by the way.
That's no way to talk
Surely
about
the VOD will be uploaded on YouTube.
Juzumaru,
Really?
regards you all. Well, I guess you'll be going, right?
Yeah. Do we know where we're going, by the way?
Don't worry. Little Mr. Fox will guide you, probably. I trust him. But
Yeah, please tell him to do a great job.
he always does a great job.
Do his best job today.
And
He's guiding very noble people.
really, you're noble? From what kingdom?
Ashenshire.
I've never heard of that one.
Don't worry about it. Just know we're noble.
I'm from Eastern Lumen, though, so maybe that's from one of the other ones.
Yeah. That was a
wanna-
lie, by the way.
You don't want to know this, but I'm actually secretly also a noble.
It's not very secret if you tell any random passerby, you know.
Let's see. What's the role
I
for
trust
this?
you guys.
Let's see.
Why?
Uh-huh.
You just met us. We
I
could
don't
be
know.
killers.
You're nice.
We could be
Uh-huh.
killers.
Oh, okay.
No.
Not us. No,
You said it
we're
in a very
very
good way.
noble. We're very noble.
You said that
We
really
don't tax
weirdly.
the poor.
You said that weirdly.
Let's move on from this. I just wanted to make sure we get the best, escort service. The best lift.
Escort service? Okay. Well, good luck?
Oh, you're not coming what?
No, I'll be going back to Fukkatsu later. I still have to, well, I want to, talk to some of the spirits.
Alright. Peace out.
Bye. She'll just stand and wave, as I assume, unless anyone else has anything to say or add.
If we ever meet again, I'm sure I'll be able to pay you back for your kindness.
Oh, please. It's really no issue at all. I just like helping people. And spirits. But they're people too.
How noble.
As
Then we leave or something.
I'd
Yeah,
say
I'm
the
gonna
party
leave.
heads out.
Then we cutscene. Good job, everybody.
Cutscene.
Let's wrap it up.
Good session.
Nice. Okay. Good job.
Mune.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Oh.
We're doing this again.
Are we gonna make any progress this time?
Mune.
First? No.
No, sorry, it's all filler, John.
Wait,
Oh.
you're not Slime Rancher?
Filler. Don't mind if I do.
Mune.
Yes.
I mean,
Your current situation is that you are, you are impaled to the wall by string. Since last time.
Could be better.
Piercing black threads, through your
Could be
shoulder.
worse. Could be around Kaitlin on our period.
What?
What?
Could be worse.
Would-
Situation could be worse.
Could be around. Hey,
You
Kirby, I don't
are
think your character's in the scene.
you are staked to the wall by string.
Jen! I'm gonna kill Jen! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you!
What is happening?
Steam DMs.
can Mune vent?
Can Mune? Can Mune vent? Can Mune? Can Mune vent?
Answer the question.
No. No, Mune cannot. Vent.
Oh,
oh, they buffed Contractor.
They buffed Contractor. I'm sorry. Since your last encounter with Zir, and your escape attempt, which
so it's through my shoulder and my hand, was it?
your shoulder and your left leg, your right shoulder,
Oh.
left leg.
That's terrible. How do I get out of this situation, guys? I think I lose. I do see
Yeah,
the
well,
phone.
good campaign.
I do see the phone vibrating on the other side of the room, though.
I don't think
You
it's in
have-
that room.
Yeah.
I don't think it's in that room. The string is like it's like steel wires. They're rigid. And no matter how much you try to like make them budge, although it's stabbing for your good arm.
Question:
Yes.
the good arm. I don't have my good arm.
Well, your goodest arm.
My leftover arm. Yes. Where do they end? Like, are they like short? Like just.
They're kind of like, I guess, just like they are like fully straight threads, like steel beams, piercing
Yeah,
through your shoulder and
Where do
leg.
they end though? Like, how far away from Mune?
I'd say, I mean, they're not that long. They pierce through the wall, and
Couldn't Mune move himself off? It would be painful, but can he?
I'd say, I mean, yeah, you know what? The
You'd
strings.
have to tear your shoulder and leg off, but yeah.
The strings are, they're not like barbed at the ends, but they are painful. So, with enough willpower, sure, you could.
I have willpower.
Hurt like
I think-
fuck, though.
I mean,
No,
the
it's
other
okay.
option.
Lyric will just cast Restore once and it'll be fine.
Mune's other option is him dying.
That is true.
So I feel like he's
Absolutely.
desperate enough to make this work.
Mhm.
There's only what I do past that is like, is there at least anything on the like desk or that I could take?
No, but from when you did kill that ministry guy that you lured in, you got his knife, and his blindfold, I'd say. I don't think you were, or blindfold hat, I mean, that wasn't really taken away from you.
Is his corpse still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, that's a better explanation. You have his knife and his corpse is still there.
I'm gonna take his like clothes, not for
Whoa,
wearing
whoa, whoa,
them.
whoa! Hold on! You haven't slid off the thing yet. Excuse me.
Oh yes, can I? Can I?
You may, yes. I would
All
like
right.
you to make a
Wait. Let me guess. Spellcraft.
spellcraft. You nat 20.
I get it. It's a Kaitlin reference. Mune gets a nat 20 on spellcraft and nothing happens. Fucking naughty
Yeah,
bastard.
you spellcrafted pretty good. Anyways, how are you gonna get off the wire?
Yeah. Right. Willpower save maybe.
Yes, I would like you to make a will save.
18.
You grit your teeth, as you like begin to slide.
Yeah, Mune. Yeah,
like,
Mune just like
yeah. Gone.
I can describe. Mune grits his teeth. Mune grits his teeth, grabbing hold of his shoulder and just like kind of like trying his best to shove it off the very short like wire. It's excruciating, but he manages to like like wiggle his shoulder off, leaving just a little bit of blue flesh behind.
60 d10 bleed damage.
Oh.
Ow. I will say that you do.
Session 2.
I will say you do take
Uh-oh. MB all.
not that much, because at the end of the day,
Just
it's
like
just like a
100
small.
damage.
Mune's gonna immediately like stuff his wounds with
For
some
damage.
cloth.
Right.
4 damage.
For damage.
Yep, I'm not complaining.
Listen, it was a wound that was already inflicted.
Mm-hmm.
You are off
He's
the
gonna
wire.
immediately-
To, like, walk up to your stab wound, put my hands in it, and split it wide open. Would that not hurt?
Ow.
I mean, if it's you, it's awful.
That's
It's
awful.
awful.
That's awful.
Mune's gonna like immediately like tear off parts of the ministry member's clothes and like stuff his wounds with it.
Right. Stop the bleeding somewhat, which it does help for sure.
Yeah, I regained 4 HP.
Yeah. You regain 4 HP, of
Mark,
course.
Mark.
The room outside yours is silent. You're not sure if that implies no guards or if they're just quiet or if it's nighttime. You can't really tell. There aren't any windows.
Dude, do you think the same thing's gonna happen? Like work again?
The same thing. You do the exact same thing.
No, there's no windows. There's nothing. So I'm starved for options here. There's not even anything in the room.
You know, it's a severe fire hazard.
Why
for a
sundering
movie
with
like
your
this.
fists?
I could set it on fire, but I would most likely die.
God, I
Yeah,
can
that's
side
why it's a
jump
fire
so hard
hazard.
right
That's
now.
the hazard.
Have you tried biting
Hey
everything?
party, do you have any ideas?
Yeah, actually, we left some on
Give up,
voicemail
Jack
on your phone. So
scripted it
just, if
all.
you can get that, you should be able to get out.
Oh, okay, Jem, I do know what Mune can do here.
What?
It's like
the
a
guard had a
mini-sheet.
weapon, right?
Yeah, I got a knife.
Right, so you get on your knees and then you hold the knife up.
Mm-hmm.
And you say your final words, and down it goes.
Oh, I'm not hungry.
How would that even help? Anyway.
Oh my fucking
Okay,
god.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Try biting everything and punching everything.
Ooh.
Terrible idea. I think
no,
I'm gonna
that's a
set
good
everything
one.
on fire.
Tero says, just go feral.
Everything you desire?
Set it on
Hey.
fire?
Can I do Zanmato?
Can
With-
you do with Zanmato
with a
with a knife?
Not without your chosen weapon.
No,
No.
Kirby,
No.
hold on.
It's not your chosen. No, I mean,
Oh yeah,
no.
sorry.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
no, sorry. Yeah,
It
DM.
could be funny.
It's not your chosen weapon.
I can call it shot at least.
You're gonna aim for the Doris lungs or something?
The strings that you detach yourself from still like are lodged inside the wall.
Can I take them out?
You could try.
I'm gonna try. This doesn't have to be. Does it have to be a check?
They're pretty lodged in there, but you do have a lot. You are pretty powerful. I'd say do a strength check.
Okay.
I think you could probably pull it off. Mune, as you grab hold of the wire, it's pretty difficult since there isn't actually any like leverage or like any like sort of handle or anything you really can like grab onto and like have your hand not slip off. But you with pure strength are able to pull the wire out of the wall as it kind of like creates a bigger hole in the wall as you see the end of the wire is kind of like barbed in order to stick it in place, I guess. But it's still rigid. It's still sharp.
Okay.
Most
So
importantly,
here's what I have on me.
it is the rough size of a sword.
Huh. Hey, my chosen weapon is a sword.
It's a katana, but sure.
I mean, isn't that in the same group?
I was gonna say,
That's
I
not
don't
what
think
we're-
that's how it works, but it might actually be.
It's not.
It's not.
No,
No.
Hmm.
that's not at all how it works.
If only it was. Oh wait, I'm the DM.
Oh,
Wait,
No.
so again, all you have to do is use the sword on the rock so many times it looks vaguely katana shaped, so you can call it a katana.
Of course.
what if I
I
touch?
mean, katana is under heavy blades.
Could I?
Again, weapon group doesn't matter.
Could I forge a pseudo katana by tying the knives to the long stick?
What?
Giving it slightly more length.
That's a spear at best.
Well,
And
we have
I
another
mean
idea.
at best.
With what
Sure.
string?
The cloth.
The cloth. And you were trying
I have
to.
cloth from the.
You were tying the knife to the end of this like string.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I have like two blades. I could make like one edge, one long edge. It'd be more like an axe. But I don't have a lot of options here.
Roll craft.
Sure.
As you like forge a katana out of this string.
I guess it has a 0 in craft.
Most
Yeah.
people do actually.
Craft katana. 5.
5.
Is there anything I add to that?
Repair? Repair?
No way that allows you to use untrained skills untrained, right?
Oh
Yeah.
wait, can you not even use his
Yeah.
craft to train skill?
No, Jeb can totally use craft.
Dude, we've been using train skills for a long time now.
Guys,
Like I was gonna
I think-
say, I don't
think
think, it
anyone-
matters in Jack happens.
I don't think we have to roll. Like, I am tying a knife to a
Yeah,
stick.
you shouldn't have to roll.
That's
No, not for
that's
that.
true.
Not for
Okay,
that,
that's
no.
reasonable.
Craft is like a long
You know
process.
you know how to tie a rope. Okay.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Like,
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mune,
yeah. So
you tie
with the rest, I tie.
Yeah, go on.
I also tie a noose. So
Oh.
that
Here's how you tie it.
no.
Mune, you
Yes.
with deft hands, using some of the cloth from the body, I assume. Tie the knife to the end of the string, in like a kind of like curved manner, I guess, to emulate a katana. Unless your katana is straight, I'm not sure.
It's the closest thing I can get to a katana.
Right.
Oh, wait, are you not tying the knife to a stick with a string?
I'm tying the knife to the
What I was
I'm tying
considering,
to-
what I was considering was like having the knife. You like have the knife lower down to have it act as a handle or something. I guess.
Sort of. There's two blades. Like I have two blades.
Right. You do have.
Um,
Yeah.
So I'm like thinking of stacking those on top of each other. It's not like super practical, but it's very crude, but it's what I have.
Here's what would be the most practical. you get the knife and you basically slice it into the stick so that you're using the knife's handle, and then the stick itself is the blade.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, sure.
And that's the shape of a katana.
That's what we're doing now.
I will allow that.
Joke.
Okay, I have a pseudo katana. Is that's not
You
like
have
no.
this?
via.
Jem discovers joke.
Well, I think it's pretty cool.
To stab the knife into the stick, use the knife handle and the stick as a weapon. The stick is your sword.
Pseudo katana.
Yeah, it's a katana shaped something.
It's a wooden katana,
It's
man.
a katana
Relax.
shape.
Does it do
Yeah, it's a wooden
bludgeoning
katana.
damage?
It's a very sharp thread. I'll have
Non-lethal
you know.
bludgeon? Who knows?
It's a very no. It's a sharp string. It's in fact a miracle that Mune is like holding it right now.
It's a piercing weapon.
No, it's a slashing weapon.
I mean, it's also a piercing weapon. I mean, he was able to pierce it into
both,
my
I
shoulder.
guess. Yeah.
Knives
Um,
are actually either or. You can choose when you attack with them.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't know
Okay.
about the stick though. That's
Yeah, the stick that is clearly very blunt.
Yeah.
if it's
Can I,
not an
like-
improvised weapon,
Okay,
it's slashing.
that can I? Okay, can I tie the other blade to the end of the stick? Is that like
Sure. That's reasonable.
how? What? Do you want me to draw this? Actually, can we?
Yeah, can we draw this? I'd like to see
Guys,
an
can we
example.
open the debate?
Yeah, draw this, please.
We've
Yep,
only
okay,
been here
okay.
for 20 minutes.
Change
Yep.
the stream so the stream could see the drawing.
Yep. This
Yeah.
is the handle. Mm-hmm.
Wait, where are you? Or you're drawing here? Okay.
This
Yep.
is the stick. Yep. This is the stick. It's like I guess there's this over here. I don't know how that works. And then there's a oh, that's too big. That's another knife right here.
At best, it's a fucking club with some blades on it, man. Like,
No, that's a
what?
katana.
That's a katana.
That's-
If I've ever seen one, that's a katana.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a katana.
The metal's folded, you know? It's very finely made. It's the craftsmanship is amazing, actually. So we're gonna
You rolled a 5, buddy.
I
Fuck it.
didn't have to roll in the first place.
Mune.
Listen.
That's where you're putting the stream.
Bro, are you... No,
I'm sorry.
dude.
I'm sorry.
On
I'm
the
sorry.
blade.
On the blade.
Are you sure you're not a
Be on my way
timeout?
to unbind my weapon the second I try to use it.
It's a one-use katana.
Would it be like here?
It's
Like,
all
disposable.
No!
where would the rope
Guys,
be?
I think we need more engineers in life, because clearly, what are we looking at here?
Okay. Shut the fuck up.
Clearly, Mune definitely did roll a 5, IRL.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have a lot of
Like,
options here.
And like,
I don't
if
have a
you're
lot of-
using the blades here.
Yes.
Look, reasonably, in this scenario, you can't make anything similar to a katana, Gem. So either you bullshit your way through this
Yeah,
somehow.
okay. You know what?
Or-
You know what other would be reasonable? I would be able to use my training that I know with a fucking long. You know, I wouldn't have to make a katana in the first place because I am trained to use long weapons, and it doesn't have the arbitrary requirement of having a katana shape.
Well, this looks like a katana though, so it should work.
It does look like
In
a
in a normal situation, this stick, you see this stick, I can hit you on the head with it, and I know how to
Yeah.
use it.
Gem, you are not playing like Samurai, which can do that. Kensai's whole gimmick and thing is that you have trained with one weapon your entire life.
And this
That's
is that
his
weapon.
whole
This
gimmick.
is that weapon.
This is
Right,
a weapon.
this is it.
This is a
it.
similar shape.
It's a clubtana.
Similar shape by ass.
Clubtana.
Oh
Listen,
my
just
God.
fucking, just take the fucking club
Just
with
put
blades
katana
on
in
it.
the bag, dude. Just put the katana in
Gem.
the bag.
Wait, I got McDonald's here.
Gem,
Yes.
you make the clubtana, and you holding this weapon. The dead
I'm gonna kill
silence.
myself.
The dead silence in the night, Gem. The dead silence. The dead silence in the night. You hold it. You feel its power.
Dude, the guard is gonna see this shit and get so mad at me.
And Mune, you level up.
Mune. Holding this very sharp thread handle knife thing. Combo substitutions on mana?
Yes, if I see a guard, I will combo substitution.
Yeah, I guess the door stay closed.
You gotta get out of the room for it.
No, do you want me to
Yeah, there's
Zanmaru the
a
door?
I don't want you to do anything, Gemini. You do what you want to do.
Do you what is it? You want me to come? You were saying combo
Jeff, do
substitution.
you want me to translate for Jack here?
Yes.
I can give you a translation. Okay, so this is the Jack translation. I, the DM, did not think about how I could engage this player in this scene and don't know what exactly they could do, so I'm just gonna say do whatever and hope it works out.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking pick the
Circular.
door lock if there is one.
Just break the
Please tell me
scenes. You're having
there's
fun
one.
whatever way you can.
Well, of course there's a lock. It's a door. Doors have locks generally.
Okay.
But
Locks are weak to boots.
that is
Oh,
true. They
Boot
are.
damage, yeah.
I have a
They're
boot.
also weak to
Locks are weak to
clubtana.
locks.
Everything happens to be weak to clubtana.
Clubtana is like
Yeah.
the strongest weapon in the game.
I have you know, if Mune ends up escaping this situation, clubtana is going in his inventory permanently. Like he's going to have it as a backup weapon, and it will.
What do you mean backup weapon? This is your main.
This
Dude,
is
Make
the thing
you
you
a
spent your
gun.
life training with, isn't it?
Chosen
Dude,
weapon
I
is
want
now
my, like-
Clubtana.
I want my lightning rod back.
Sure. Okay. You kick the door. It rattles for sure. The door now.
It rattles, that's it.
Well, it's still. Kirby, do you like enjoy going to my sessions, or are you just here to make fun of me constantly?
Yes.
I'm gonna
The
Kick
buff.
open the fuck. I'm gonna kick
questions.
open the fucking door.
Yes. Well, you kick the door and it rattles. I'd say it seems pretty sturdy. And by kicking it and there not being a response, you can also tell that there probably aren't any guards outside the door. Right now,
cool.
at the very least.
Right. Can I open the door?
No, it's fucking locked, Gemini.
Can I lock pick the door, please?
The lock is not on your side.
Do I? Motherfucker.
Because locks are usually on the outside of the door,
Oh
Gemini.
my god.
Don't worry, you'll get there sometime. Time to switch scenes.
Okay. Really? 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 Really?
Jack, I think this is the worst thing you've ever done to one of your players.
Really?
This is unbelievable. This is actually like crazy.
Really? Really?
Well, it's
After all that,
I've
I'm
kept you
really
waiting.
sorry for you.
Really?
Okay.
Really, Jack?
Okay, continue. Do you have any other ideas?
Oh, I don't know. Could you have something happen?
It's
Jack,
dead in the
is
night.
there an intended solution?
No.
I was right.
fair enough. I mean,
I don't think
I
there
think
should be an
there's
intended solution a
infinite
lot of the time.
solutions.
I don't think there should be an intended solution a lot of the time. The player should figure something
Here's
out.
what
But you
happens.
can't just
Here's
dunk your player in there and say, yeah, do something, and nothing works. Like,
no,
It
I don't
would have
think
to work
Jack,
when
Jack
you,
didn't
like,
say
do
nothing
that.
works. Jack just said that the lock
Kicking
was
the
on the
door.
outside.
Yeah, the lock
that
is on
doesn't-
the outside like most doors.
Can I continue kicking the door? Can I break
wouldn't
it?
Yeah, I
stop
never
you
said
from
you
kicking
couldn't.
it.
Continue kicking the door.
Okay, I'm gonna continue kicking the door.
You kick the
Jack
door.
also said we're switching scenes.
And no, we're staying here since we want to stay here.
Yes.
I'm kicking the door. I'm kicking the
Um,
fucking door. What?
Kick the door
Strength,
multiple
strength.
times, over and over
you
and
kick
over.
the door open, and on the other side, you see Kaitlin, and they live happily ever after the end.
Yay.
Thanks.
Oh,
Done.
yep.
Gemini,
It's that
Mune,
time.
Mune, with enough kicking and your clubtana, very trusty, the door will, with a thud, kind of like
I use the
swing
clubtana
open.
to kill myself.
Oh, awesome! Thanks. No more Mune.
Right. It swings over. It swings open.
The door will swing open. It is very dark outside, though. I assume you have dark vision, so
No, I don't.
you don't. You oh wait, you're one of the only people who don't have dark vision. That's funny. But
Bro's got blind sight. 10 feet.
it's dark. Not blind. It is dark.
Do you know what blind sight is?
Not really.
Okay. Never mind.
Hey,
Yes,
if it would help Mune see more, then I would love to hear about
Well,
it.
it's
Kirby.
only 10 feet blind sight, but blind sight is quite literally you can see even if you can't see, including in
Yeah,
dark.
I have blind sight, so like
right. Okay.
I know where I am, and even if the lights are completely off, I like yeah.
Right. It is dark, but you can see generally where you are. Outside your room, there seems to be a very long hallway, going both ends. this is not a incredibly small abode. Not really sure if it's an abode to begin with. You don't really know where you are.
Okay.
And...
You know, I just realized.
Yep.
I had a plan to like get rid of the lights, but everyone wears blindfolds here. I mean, it's worth a shot. I'm not sure if they have blind sight, but it's likely.
I mean, they're wearing blindfolds.
I
How
think
else do they see?
if you take off your
Cham?
blindfolds, do they go blind? Is it like...
Oh, maybe it's like a reverse thing.
Okay, I'm gonna go down the hallway. Let me keep looking.
Moving down the hallway, you can see somewhat. It's... Well, there are multiple doors spanning across the wall, similar to the one you were in. Can't really see any other similarities or dissimilarities, but you don't hear any noise from any of them at the very least. And additionally, there isn't. What can I say besides there isn't really any noise?
One of them has a big exit sign above them, right?
Oh, awesome! We're out.
Okay.
It's cold,
I'm gonna.
and
Yeah.
you feel the distinct lack of any kind of like wind or, I guess, any influence of the outside here. In the sense that well, if there weren't any windows or anything in your room, there probably aren't any anywhere here.
Real quick, I'm going to take the the dead ministry guy's clothing,
Of course.
and I'm gonna like don it.
Okay. You don the ministry clothing. It's a little ill-fitting,
Seems
but
like the
it
most
works.
obvious thing to do. Yeah, it seems like the
It's a little ill-fitting,
soldier.
but it's
Soldier, was your uniform always this small?
I got I got bigger.
Was the uniform always this small? Zamato.
He found me out, clubtana. From this, now we will switch scenes. I think. Now we will switch scenes.
Okay.
He's still
Okay.
thinking about it.
Gentlemen, party.
Yep, you got my attention.
I got this strange feeling that something evil and messed up happened to Mune. We best get moving.
You are moving forwards through the valley, now guided by this little fox companion, as he just like leads the way forwards. It's still a bit foggy, and it's much colder than before, but definitely walkable, definitely doable. And let me see, the 11. Right. Moving onwards. The fox will, I'd say the fox stops in the middle of its tracks, sniffing around a little, as it runs to the side, beginning to dig down into the ground.
Okay.
Kind of off track.
This old fellow's the fox, asking, "What you see, little fella?" Trying to pet the spirit fox.
Your hand can like, well, as I established last session, doesn't go through, but it feels odd to pet it. As it keeps digging and digging, as suddenly its paws hit something hard. And it digs deeper and deeper and deeper until it doesn't. What does the fox say?
God damn it.
That was not a joke. I'm genuinely wondering, what does the fox say? It doesn't bark. Does it bark?
They made a song about this.
I made a song about this.
They tend to scream, actually.
Yeah, they do. They scream.
Okay, it
You
screams
just
at
say
you.
it makes a noise.
Oh. Guys, think we found treasure.
As it kind of like sits down next to the hole.
Alright.
Isolde, I presume as you are the closest one, you would look into the hole.
Mhm.
Um,
I
and
would.
Inside the hole where the fox dug, there is, in fact, a chest.
Oh. I
And-
call over Planson. Planson, retrieve this treasure chest.
All right. I'll do my best. And Planson puts his bag on the ground and reaches in, gets a shovel, stretches
Okay.
a little bit,
His soul's just standing there telling him what to do the entire time.
and then hands the shovel to Isolde.
Dude! Okay, I guess the soul starts singing. Damn.
Good job. Isolde, it's not that deep of a hole, and your shovel quickly hits.
Once the treasure chest is like, there's enough of it like visible to actually grab, Planson will reach out down and try and pry it out of the ground.
You manage pulling it out. It's not like it isn't the biggest chest known to man, but it is definitely a chest adorned with pretty decorations and patterns and ornaments.
I'd say this is a plenty fine find. I'd be up for keeping this chest with us, in addition to our caravan, so I maybe wouldn't have to carry everything all the time.
Oh,
I'm glad we found
visibly
this.
excited.
Planson doesn't think about opening it.
Isolde
Planson-
opens it? Or did
Planson,
you
sure
tell
wanna open
Planson?
this right now?
Oh.
Yeah,
I
hold
want
on.
to see what's inside.
Yeah, Planson, are you sure?
I also want to see what's inside.
Oh, good idea. We should empty it first, so we can take it back.
Alright,
Really?
yeah.
Cracks open the lid, and it's like facing away from him, so like if it's like shiny things inside, the light will just open up to all of you.
Yeah,
Everybody
like
flips it over?
light shines upon Isolde's face, as she bears witness to a chest full
Another
of
scroll
gold.
of barbed wire.
Yay! No, it's gold.
Another scroll of
There's gold.
gold.
Real gold.
Real
Oh
gold.
my God.
Well, notes. Well, yeah, translating to notes, I'd say this equates to about 2,000 notes.
And we don't have to share for
I'd
anyone
take some-
else.
What if I take some to line my armor a little more?
Veska takes gold.
His soul slaps it out of her hand.
Wow.
Bruno's room.
Hey,
Fine. Alright.
don't do that. This is for everyone here. And maybe Mune.
Maybe?
Maybe.
I don't think he deserves it.
Well, if you say so. I would have liked that extra trim. there.
Alright. We'll think about it. Maybe it's an investment. Type of.
As you guys keep
Alright.
discussing, the fox kind of like just starts moving again without waiting for you guys.
Planson, grab the chest. We gotta go.
I'm never putting this down.
Yeah. You're the
Unlike-
man.
Unlike
Pleasant
Veska, who you
permanently
did,
has an arm taken. You can't use it anymore.
unlike Veska, whom you did put down, into the ice water.
Veska's fine.
Veska, how are you fine actually? And you for that matter, Kaitlin.
What?
How are
What-
both of you
What
fine?
can I say? High tolerance.
That was
And
2
blood
bottles
of
of
the god.
absinthe.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, okay, you
Veska
drank.
and I are what you kids nowadays call built different, is it?
2 bottles of absinthe. You drank, like, what was it, like 10 bottles of in-universe drink sake? I don't get it.
Kieran, did I use it right?
No.
Oh.
Hey, you'll get it one.
I-
I'll teach
It
you.
tasted good, I'd say. Good make.
How do you
And
not have
again-
alcohol poisoning? Your liver's like screaming out for help right now.
Can you hear it? I can't.
No, that's not.
Me neither.
That's not. What
It doesn't seem to be making any
Last.
noise.
Planson.
Yes.
Help me.
Dude. I don't think they need it. You need any help. Veska's never been better.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I don't think they've ever cracked a joke like this before.
Fine.
A
Whatever.
joke? Ooh, I'm simply saying I do not hear anything from my liver.
Ah. Oh. Oh, he
What
was
a
being
joke, sorry.
serious.
Oh. Let's just keep going. I think we keep going.
Hey.
As you all, the party, continue onwards following the fox, I presume. The mountain pass stretches out for many zigzags. The horse, the fox does make sure to take a lot of shortcuts that you normally would not have noticed. Generally moving past through the mountain pass. The trek becomes longer and longer, and the time in between you actually finding any spirits or anything becomes longer and longer as well. As you don't really encounter any of these strange people for quite a bit. But, allow me to, real quick.
So how are we gonna split the treasure?
As you move forwards.
And do we include non-present party member?
Please. Please.
Plural. Like,
Is Muna here?
Treasure or poverty
Lyric
for
here?
Munechika.
is Lyric here? Would Lyric say anything? I don't think so.
I don't think Lyric would say
Is there a
anything.
lyric
Give
in
Lyric,
the chat? Say
Give
something in
Lyric-
chat if you
Lyric
want
in the
free
chat.
money.
give
Nah,
Lyric
there's
share to
no Lyric
Mune.
in the chat.
Moving
Let's
on.
all sound.
Or sorry,
Okay.
go on.
No, it's fine. It was just a joke.
Moving onwards. Stepping past another zigzag, you can feel as though you are getting closer as the mountain pass seems to be shortening in the horizon. On the way to turn this corner, though, sort of in the back, like at the the corner turn, you spot a sort of shrine buried in snow, kind of like laying to the side. Near it, well, no. The shrine itself, yeah. It's a shrine laying to the side there, by the corner turn. The bell inside of it, having just rung, you could hear it, by itself. Near the shrine stands a kind of like half-broken statue. But other than that, nothing seems too off.
Is the affiliation of the statue recognizable?
It, from what it looks like, seems to be of a fox.
Okay, yeah, like any particular religious or spiritual connection? Like,
I'd say,
can I draw any historic conclusions?
well, judging from what you've seen in here, in this valley at the very least, the spirit stuff generally seems to have a big emphasis on foxes and those kinds of creatures.
I don't know. I just can't find a pattern with all this stuff.
Surely.
I learned my lesson from the
So
last shrine,
one
guys.
could conclude that it might be related to spirits.
You know what? Never mind.
Okay, I gave you an answer.
Not a good one.
Too bad. Regardless.
I'm asking. I was trying to like say, can I like tie this to greater meaning, like outside of just this is related to the spirits? Because of course it is. Like, would I know now, or just generally, of like a culture or something that worships these spirits and
Yeah,
why they
'cause, like,
might
somebody
be here,
built this
et cetera,
statue.
et cetera.
Mm.
Right? Like that's what I'm saying.
It's... You would know... Well, no, I think I established last session that... Ah, fuck it. I guess you would know of... From what you've learned both here and if you've heard about this place before, that the culture itself is very centered around spirits, and how they are worshipped as both guiding forces and also malevolent creatures, and specifically the worship of kami. And kami are sort of greater spirits, greater powers, I suppose. This shrine itself seems to then be one built, though it is a very minor shrine, built in favor of probably a sort of fox deity.
Good enough.
That was pretty good.
Adequate.
Alright, guys.
Okay. Do you wish to inspect it, or do you move onwards?
Of course we inspect it. Kaitlin inspects
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I think it's still gonna roll still look at this time around, guys, just to make sure.
The broken
I
up
hope this one
statue.
asks us to drink again.
The broken statue is, it's crumbled from the well, just in various places, but I guess like more so like half of it horizontally. It's kind of like crumbled down to the floor, though it is still visibly a fox. The bell in the shrine rings once again by itself.
Alright. Isolde pretends to hold everyone back. I think we learned our lesson from the last shrine, right, guys?
Nah. Kaitlin walks up,
Oh,
pushes through his old arms,
The fox
pulls out like some rations.
the fox spirit kind of follows alongside you, walking kind of running up to the statue as it mimics the pose that the statue does and like looks at you, but it seems to recognize the shrine at the very least. You said you pull out some rations?
Yeah, a little offering.
Hmm.
Puts it in front of the statue. Kaitlin kneels.
You put the offering in front of the statue and kneel. It sits there cold in the snow, though you can almost feel a sense of warmth coming from the statue itself, as the fox statue kind of, you see the rocks that had crumbled down slowly lift into the air itself, reattaching themselves to the statue, though not fully, not all of them, but pieces of it.
Kaitlin says a little prayer and to stay seated.
As you do say another prayer, more of the statue attaches back to itself. The shrine itself seems to not have gotten much use as of late, and the recent, well, it seems to feed off the prayer and offerings of what you give it.
Would some of you mind joining me for a brief prayer? It's not really right to just pray for the sake of preparing this place. So, if you guys could join me, rather than I just
Sure thing.
keep building up the same meaningless words, that would be really appreciated.
still joins in
That's enjoys.
the party.
I'll watch.
Kieran
Not
joins.
join them.
That's evil. Messed up.
Dude, it's always Link Shredder, man.
God, these god haters.
Oh, these god haters. Everyone who
What?
joins makes silent prayer. To themselves, of course. You know what your character would say. Everyone there joins in except for Veska. So, Kaitlin, Planson, Isolde, and Kieran.
Can anyone say out of character what the character's prayer would be? I think that would be
No.
interesting. Okay. Fuck me, I guess.
I would have, but I don't have anything in mind.
That's fair.
It's silent. For a moment, at the very least. As you see more and more pieces of the statue reattach to itself until, after a while of praying, the fox statue is whole again. The snow itself, the snow around you clears up a little bit, the fog as well. As you see the two eyes of the fox statue glow a little bit. The spirit fox with you seems pleased as it circles you kind of gleefully. As the storms around you clear up immensely. And
Kaitlin opens her arms to the fox.
it jumps into your arms.
Please.
The storms around you clear up immensely, and it's much easier to see and walk through. A blessing, clearly, from an abandoned shrine. Kieran will get up slowly. I didn't expect that to work, actually.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
I guess.
A bit of faith gets you far.
I guess it does. Well,
Speak up.
should we get going?
Still nods.
Kaitlin? Planson?
Yeah.
Okay.
We travel.
We travel. Well, I was waiting for Planson. It seems like Planson's still praying.
Oh, sorry. I actually zoned out.
Yeah, it's just move on when someone
Sorry.
comes out.
Oops. I didn't even hear anything.
It's okay.
Okay.
Your prayer at the statue has cleared up the storms, making it far easier to walk through and see. Meaning that you will be getting there a bit quicker, surely. I would now like to move over back to Mune.
Okay. Hi.
Mune.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. We're back to the
I
point.
know. Hi. Hi.
You'll solve the puzzle for sure this time.
Right.
You've been walking through
Where
the halls for
am
a
I?
while.
God damn it! It's all halls. It's
This
all halls.
place is massive.
Who drafted this place?
Oh,
It's pretty
God.
big, but
How many steps do I have?
oh, damn it. Laundromat. Is
What?
that a
Oh,
room?
good. Do
Is
we have
that
two
even a
bedrooms?
real?
I don't know. I haven't
Yeah,
played
it's real.
Blueprints.
There is a laundry
Well, not
room.
laundromat, laundry room. Yeah, and it is a pretty strong one.
You find a bunch of boxes with colored gems on them.
Oh, hey.
Jan.
Gem? No, I don't know how Blueprints works.
So there's a blue box.
There's a parlor
white
game.
box.
Mhm.
This parlor game.
I don't remember the other one.
The black box.
Ah, okay. Wait a minute.
The
Right.
silence.
Where am I? Are
This-
there any signs of like any difference of where I can go?
You've been walking for a while. So far there wasn't, but now, as you near the sort of like turning the corner of this hallway, you begin to hear a voice, beyond a wall. It's faint and clearly behind more than just one wall, probably a little far away, but you do hear a muffled voice now in the dead of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And as you move forwards more, turning the corner and getting closer to the source, I'd say you'd be able to make it out.
Okay.
And
What's the source?
specifically, you would hear a voice foreign to you, not one that you've heard before.
Tends to happen.
Well, what I'm saying, Zir, sir, is that we really can't keep this up for very long. I mean, we only The voice is cut off pretty harshly. It doesn't matter. We'll be done when Lilith's done, and then we'll move on to our other ventures. I'm still preparing for my shift at Etria, and well, we'll see what we do with Sanjo.
Oh. That's my dad.
Additionally, you know what? Never mind. You're too low ranking to know about that. All I wanted was your report.
Additionally, nah, actually, you're worthless.
Sorry,
Yeah,
actually,
hierarchy
this
is
exposition's
strong
not for
in this
you,
one.
kiddo.
All I wanted
my
was
God.
the report. If you have nothing else to add, then you can leave. I'll be awaiting one of my contractors soon, surely.
He said it.
A silence stretches out for a moment. You hear a door close shut and footsteps moving towards you.
Ooh. I'm gonna start walking past there, strolling by as if I am a regular ministry grunt.
As you're wearing the outfit, as this person turns the corner, walking past you.
It's not the Regent. I was gonna
No,
ask
it's
the
not
party
Regent.
like.
Oh, it's not Regent.
Okay,
It's not
I was
Regent.
gonna ask the party how stupid they think the Regent is because I was gonna lie to his
It
face.
is not the Regent. It's not the Regent. As the ministry member walks past you in the hallway and then stops for a moment. What post are you at?
Right. I just got off my off the guarding shift. I believe you're next. Or
Yeah, I was headed right there.
yeah. I
I
don't think anyone's there right now, so you will have to fill in immediately.
Right, I guess it was Zier's orders. He doesn't question much, as, well, one misstep in the eyes of a prophet is not a great idea. And he kind of speed walks in the direction he's supposed to go, not really paying you any mind. The door in which he exited from seems to be to your left, past another hallway, but a much shorter one, seemingly a more decorated and nice room for Zier. But you additionally hear more footsteps coming your way. Now instead coming from the hall. Sorry, this my descriptions here of the room is very confusing, but imagine in your head is very non-Euclidean. The hall.
What?
The hall in front of you. You do hear more footsteps. One person still, but seemingly coming your way and heading for Zier's office.
Which I hope isn't another prophet or Sanjo, but we're gonna see. I'm just gonna start walking past, heading the opposite of the other guard, just so he can find an exit. He does not want to stay to find out who that is.
Oh wait, so you're heading? Are you heading away from them? Like the footsteps?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, there is some information to be gained here, so I could stay, but I also want to escape.
I guess you will backtrack slightly to not get caught by whoever is approaching Zier's office at this time. As you step past the corner and wait, the footsteps grow nearer, and then they turn the corner. You hear the door open and shut, and then silence for a moment. Lord Zier, I have returned. Through the quiet, you hear Zier speak once more. Good. I had an encounter with the subject earlier, and additionally, I have reasons to suspect that their allies will be, well, coming this way. I don't know how they'd possibly...
He rolls his eyes.
I don't know how they'd possibly be able to make it here in time, considering we used our own... Well, even that is disregarded. What I mean is, I need everyone on their top guard. As I want this place as secure as physically possible. I was looking through his belongings. He got a call, you know. I didn't answer, but I did check voicemail.
You bastard.
You got a call, you know. It was from an Edenkite.
Oh, dude, Mune, do you not have a fucking passcode?
He has a passcode. He has a fucking passcode. I'm sure he does.
While the phone is locked out, though.
Can you do that on Android?
I don't know.
Does Mune have an Android?
Yes, Mune has an Android.
Oh dear.
Kaitlin uses iPhone.
Well, Zier's
right?
like Zier can like shapeshift and learn just like Face ID shapeshift.
He does not have a Face ID.
Regardless, I want this place at top security. In a day or so, we'll be executing Mune anyways, but for now, Lilith, regrettably, wants him alive. And
they're so kind to call me by name, by the way. Sorry, I continue.
And Sanjo, as much as I don't want to listen to him, is of a certain type of help. So I guess I have to listen to these mongrels for a bit longer.
Wow.
Anyways, you. As there's a portion of silence, you may leave now. Go and guard the front entrance. Footsteps. You hear the door open as the person who entered the room now begins to walk back the way they came. Back turned to you. Well, not back turned to you in a literal sense, but back turned to you in like you get it.
I don't mean to joke. Have you seen Baki?
No, but I know Baki to a certain extent. What are you planning?
Oh, that's...
What are you planning here?
Okay, look
You're
in
not pulling it
Brokeback.
off.
Look in Brokeback, please.
Let's see.
This is what I'm gonna do.
So you could have just said, "Have you seen One Piece?"
I didn't know there was a scene like this in One Piece.
Uh,
Mune's gonna like walk behind him, assuming information, you know. Very light on his feet. The peace sign.
Mune, you sneak behind this guard, and I know you're a very sneaky person, but I would still like you to roll stealth
Okay. Stealth.
for something like this.
I'm
As
good
you would,
at that,
sneaky
aren't I?
behind someone. I'd hope so. You're an assassin, Mune.
Yeah, stealth. Yeah,
Assassin character with like a -4 to stealth.
He usually
I
kills
just kill
them all.
everyone in the building and nobody realizes.
He has a +3, which isn't bad, but
But
Assassin, huh?
assassin.
apparently Kensai doesn't give you stealth like proficiency, and I don't know how to get it as a class skill.
Great.
You walk behind this guard slowly. Trying to mask your footsteps, I suppose. You kind of misstep at some point, hitting a floorboard, which does make noise. As this person you're following, and I would like to describe how they look. They look similar to a lot of other ministry guards here, though you see strings sprouting out of their shoulders, kind of reaching further into the sky as they fade away. As this ministry individual will turn around quickly towards the noise. Would you like to do anything to possibly hide, or just anything?
I have two options here.
You got two options here, buddy.
My options are I take this seriously, right? My other option is I turn with him.
But dude, what was that? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I would like to retrain a trait later, but not now. But I would.
You like like enter your like inventory Skyrim, drop all your stuff like in frozen time, and
Do I have anything I could? What could I do in this situation?
you enter the pickpocket menu, like dump all of your stuff into this guy's pocket. He falls onto the floor.
I'll actually, just so I don't have to roll stealth for this. Hey! Mune is forcing this like high pitched voice, by the way.
Wait, oh, you're doing a voice.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey!
Who the hell are you? Oh.
I was.
Weren't you dispatched to guard the cell? Why are you so close?
Sorry, I just.
This
I
isn't
can't
even the
believe
right
I'm
way.
seeing a-
Are you an imbecile?
No.
I should report this to Zier himself.
No. Zier himself gave me special orders.
He gave special orders to a common grunt.
Yes. It's of utmost importance. And I just want to say, congratulations on being so close to Zier. I mean, clearly these strings are new.
What are you?
The ones on your shoulders. That's the kind of thing I strive to have, you know?
I want you to... This isn't bluff. You are like buttering him up.
What
You
the
are-
fuck is? What are you saying, dude?
Mune doesn't know what a contractor is, but he knows.
Well,
He
yeah.
recognizes the string.
Mm-hmm.
Diplomacy.
You are, diplomacy.
Listen.
You are trying to butter him up.
Oh yeah, I'm buttering him up, all right.
Yeah, I want you to roll
Buddy.
diplomacy.
Okay,
Diplomacy.
sure.
The fucking
Oh,
+9.
+9
Okay,
by the way.
Zanmato.
I think yeah, you pronounced Zanmato wrong there.
Well, we exhausted all options. It's on Mono.
Well, it was a good run.
He will kind of like look at you as if he's like looking down at you, but well, he is taller than you, to be fair.
Everyone's taller than him.
Everyone's taller than Mune.
Mune is 5'8".
5'2".
Everyone's taller than Mune.
I'm taller than Moon.
The guy looks down at you.
Just a little bit.
What are you trying here?
I'm just expressing my gratitude and admiration.
Listen. The way to the cell is that way. As he
I
points
know.
towards.
And there are 2 guards there already.
Then what post are you going to? I just asked you. I just said that you were supposed to go there, and you agreed.
We're just gonna
can't
kill
tell
this guy
you.
by aneurysm, dude. Like, oh my god.
I can't tell you. Bring it up with Zier first. I don't choose my orders.
You're lucky I was just there. If I went back, he'd probably kill me.
Same here. So please don't send me that way.
Fine, but I'm walking with you.
Dude, am I gonna have to keep this shit up the entire time? Okay, yeah.
Go on then, let's go.
Mune is going to eventually just get fed up and fucking Zanmato this guy. Like, he's not having a good time right now. Okay, yeah, sure.
I don't understand the incompetence, but you know what? Just don't cause me any trouble.
Tero, please.
This is
He's
just like
competent.
4 best assassin. 3 to stealth.
Dude, Tero.
I think Mune just always got lucky to never get caught, actually.
He never gets caught. Like, this is not what
It's
usually
just
happens.
luck. Yeah, exactly. It's just a lot of luck.
Listen. When in Mune's, like, Mune has a lot more control usually over the circumstances of his like infiltration. This is completely out of his information and pay grade.
Still got a +3 to stealth.
As this goes, I'm going to move back to the party.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know who that is.
I know who
Me
that
too.
is. Party.
That's us.
Yeah, we're
That is you.
partying. or
That is
something.
true.
I don't
That are
know.
you.
I never actually watched Edenkites.
Damn. As you move forwards through the now very clear valley, oh my god, Kirby, that is the cutest slime I've seen in my life.
So cute, but so fucking cute.
That's my new
Wait, which one,
second
which one?
I
favorite.
sent it there
Oh
so
my
not
God!
as not to distract, but they're so cute.
Oh my god!
That's my new second favorite.
That's
They're
me as
so
fuck.
cute.
That's me if I was a slime.
Now, the zigzag becomes small. The way it works is that it's like the further down it moves, the smaller the actual like valley becomes. As less time passes between each turn, you begin to hear not hustle and bustle, but you hear people, though it is very dark out. And most importantly, you see the glow of fire past this next mountain range, or this next sort of mountain, whatever. The fox kind of stops abruptly in the snow as you reach the next turn and turns to you all, sitting down. I keep trying to say bark, but it's not a fucking wolf, it's a fox. It ding ting 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 tang ta tang or whatever they do. What does the fox say?
In the song?
Yeah.
You tried.
It's like
Yeah, something
Yes.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
And
exactly.
Emma,
You
you're
know
voicing
what?
this
You're
character now.
forever. You're voicing this fox. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You can do
no.
that.
You volunteered, buddy.
You volunteered, buddy.
Okay.
You shouldn't have been so good at fox sounds.
As you
Shouldn't have
finally
been so foxy.
Foxy.
as finally you reach the final pass, and you stumble upon a large bridge leading up to a dimly lit, lantern lit village. It's so cold out, and over here the snow does fall. And there obviously aren't too many people outside due to the immense darkness. It is nighttime after all. But the comfort of reaching a village at the very least is nice, to say the very least. Kieran would, I guess, like run up to the very large bridge, peering over the railing. We finally made it. It's really pretty here.
Oh, it's so nice. Does they have a festival going on, or what? What's happening here?
I don't know. Seems to me like just a normal night.
Did we lose track of that fox sphere, by the way?
The fox spirit looks behind you. It is behind you as it looks at you all leaving the valley. The valley is right like behind the bridge. Seemingly it can't leave. But it sits there, watching on as you all move past it.
I wave goodbye.
Kieran would also wave goodbye.
I'm gonna miss that little fox.
Yeah, me too.
He was cute. Anyways, do we begin our investigation now? I don't really know how we'd be able to gather any info with no one around. It's middle of the night, but we also don't really have any time to waste either.
Where do we even begin?
It's a decently sized village.
Alright, well, I'll start by investigating the inns and maybe getting us some bedrooms.
I would like to get some sleep.
I
You
don't.
wake
I
up
don't
in this
know. We
tavern.
could always set up tents. I think we should investigate things that perhaps look like large buildings capable of storing people. Yes, like
agree.
taverns, I suppose. That does sound right.
The ministry base like has so many hallways because it's just one really, really big tavern.
You walk into a tavern. No. I will say, would the party want to either set up camp or find an inn or whatever for the night?
I think
You're not-
Isolde would like to join Planson in camping outside. It's pretty cozy outside, you know.
Yep.
Also,
Kaitlin will follow wherever most.
This is
people
like the
are,
best
which
place to be
currently is
homeless
very
in.
few.
This is like the best place to be homeless in.
Yeah,
Morgan
no,
did
I
it.
get it.
I mean, I guess.
Also, were you saying
Plenty
something,
comfortable
Kirby?
home.
Yeah, Kaitlin comes over.
Oh,
Kieran will follow then, since most people are going camping. I guess it also constitutes one last day in the Spirit Village. Ooh, or the Spirit Valley.
oh,
Fox Guy can camp with you. Veska,
yeah.
I assume you also go camping?
Yep.
There isn't much to be said, though. Setting up camp, quite cozy with the somber atmosphere of the lanterns just past the bridge near the place where you do set up camp. Stan, we haven't done this in a while, and you are setting up camp, and you haven't eaten basically anything for a while. Do you have anything
Who's
you'd like
hungry?
to cook? Who's hungry?
Isolde raises her hand.
Kaitlin raises her
We got
hand.
one. We got two.
Isolde gives Kaitlin a high five.
I suppose.
Hell
that's
yeah! Kaitlin turns it into a dap.
Awesome.
Now,
Isolde slightly fumbled it.
before we start,
Oh, that's okay.
and you can all imagine Planson setting up the table and maybe a little bit of a flashback for a scene. Jack, would it be possible in that valley to have foraged anything at all? Fruits, wild plants?
I'd
something?
say that in such a valley, and of course wildlife can be very limited in a Arctic climate, but it's not actually that Arctic, as one could see from back in Leono, where there was in fact grass under the snow. I'd say that you are able to pick up some certain berries and fruits from trees and bushes and stuff. I wouldn't have the names of
looking
any
for
specific
like
berries.
vegetables and
Vegetables.
things like that. Things
What's that new-
adjacent, perhaps.
Hold on. What's that new
Calabashes.
fruit Deepwoken added?
Calabashes.
Something that Planson has on his mind to cook today is a sort of stir fry with anything that he could have foraged through the valley while we were wandering right through. And while everybody was doing puzzles and things, he was looking at the foliage.
That's good.
And, taking some souvenirs, and now he will spend those souvenirs on a very fancy dinner.
Wow.
Well, I mean, as
Yay!
fancy as you can get.
Of course. I think, in terms of vegetables, you could definitely find some mushrooms and stuff. That's available in a lot of places in the Lumen, in this part of Lumen. Calabashes, additionally, there.
That'll do it.
Also, I'd say there'd be, not that it might be helpful, but bamboo bundles, bamboo
That-
stalks.
Could work. Planson could probably make it work. I don't know exactly how, but... And, I think something else important would be a source of protein, and that'll have to go from the reserves in the bag, maybe back from when we were fighting Megalodons. A little portion that was chopped up and frozen could now be repurposed into this stir fry. And now that we have our ingredients, over a simmering flame and a big wok with oils and spices and lots of ingredients, a wonderful scent washes over our campsite. And before long, there's this mushroom calabash and megalodont meat stir fry. and it's got like this seedy scent, and there's spices in it as well. It's a bit spicy. And help me out here. I'll do this in character. Now, this dish is something new. I don't believe I've cooked it before. Would any of you like to name it?
Oh,
I'm not good at names.
dude, Isolde looks around. What about a northern goulash?
That's a fun name.
I like
Now let us
goulash.
feast on this northern goulash.
Dude, I hope it's good. I
Instant
really hope
portion
it's
it
good.
up into bowls and hand it out.
Smells nice.
Planson,
Yeah.
this looks really good.
I've been in the goulash before. That's like the Seltorian prisons.
All right, guys, session over. That's it.
That's it.
No,
Oh
I'm sorry.
no. No.
Bowls, separated for all, surely. Hurrah. As
We have enough bowls.
we have enough balls.
Cleaning is the difficult part.
Kieran will.
Actually, yeah, who's helping Planson clean dishes after dinner?
Not me.
Isolde immediately runs away.
Isolde named the dish. There's no pressure.
That's true.
Oh, of course.
Which
That's
one the
half
other
the
one?
work.
Ooh,
Maybe Kieran. Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Alright, it's
I
okay,
always do
dish boy.
that.
You'll get used to it.
I always do it.
It helps build your muscle. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Well, have you tried hard enough?
That's not how dishes work. I
If
think
you
if
try
you're
hard
rougher with
enough,
the- if you're
something-
rougher with the dishes, it's worse. And the fact that I know this makes me even more qualified to do it. Fuck.
No swearing, Kieran.
I'm 17.
No swearing.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah. Kieran's 17, huh?
Barely.
Barely,
Barely.
yeah.
You're you're holding your age over me.
That's Alright, dish boy, get to it.
Dish boy.
You act like your age is so great, isn't it? Look at you.
Listen to your seniors.
It's not even dishing time. You're just telling me to go dish when we're still eating, aren't you?
Well, who else is gonna do it?
We're
That's
not
it.
done eating.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter.
It's
Just
who else
after
is
the
gonna do it
meeting.
while Planson is already like cleaning
Yeah.
up the big pot or wok?
Fine, I want to eat him.
Go help the big man out. Maybe you'll grow up to be like him.
Kieran gets up and helps Planson with cleaning out the big pot.
No, you finish eating first.
Thank you.
It's like,
See?
go ask your mom. Go ask your dad. Conflicting orders here for Kieran.
Maybe you should go clean, Kaitlin. I never see you do it.
I do it all the time.
I do it all the time.
I'm the one who helped teach you to do it.
But and then you stop doing it. You pass
Settle
No, I
down,
did not.
everyone.
It's like
We're trying to rest after a long travel on the roads.
It's like generational
I don't
trauma.
know about
but
you, Planson,
it's
but I rest by
dishing.
bickering with this stupid little kid.
It's like generational trauma, but for dishes.
Kieran, I can't wash the dishes either. I had to name the dish.
How does that? We're just
It takes a
making
lot of
up
brain
rolls
power.
now.
I'm just divvying up the responsibilities, okay? Mama here has worked hard.
It's barely a responsibility. If Apollon was still here, I'd force him to do it.
He
You'd force him
wouldn't
to
do
do it, right?
Yeah, totally.
We'd try. He wouldn't do it.
Well, it's a good practice
I mean-
to have everybody take turns, I suppose. Now, who hasn't done it in a while?
Mune.
Well, Mune isn't here.
Veska?
Veska who coughs.
Wait.
I don't think Veska's ever done.
We never hear Veska speak, or barely.
Veska,
Hey.
can you do the dishes?
Okay.
Oh, that was
Wow.
that was easy.
You should ask Veska more.
Kieran like glares at Kaitlin.
Caitlin flicks his nose.
Ow.
All we had to do was ask Veska to do dishes, and no one's ever. Wow. Okay.
No, no one has ever asked me. I've just been kind of standing here.
Veska, would it be incorrect for me to assume that Veska does the dishes with like such precision and accuracy that it blows everyone away?
Oh, yeah, no, See, the thing is, she's very careful about the material of the dishes, so it's very well cleaned.
Very, very well done and professional cleaning occurs before your very eyes. This northern goulash now is more like popcorn for a show witnessing this cleaning.
If only Mune was here.
If only Mune was here. If only Mune put those ranks into fucking stealth.
I'll trade out the trait later. Mune has not assassinated in a long time.
Tim, you can't retrade traits. You're done for.
Well, you can take a feat to get more
Oh.
traits at
Oh,
level
you're
1.
You
done
can't take a
for it.
feat to get traits at level 1.
Well, that's why I take another drawback.
See, a material like this is often
No,
used
but
I'm lying.
in my gun arms. I tend to clean it quite a bit already. It's not
Your
Right.
gun arms are made of dishes?
Jack,
You
Jack,
handle
That's-
heavy artillery. You handle artillery, don't you? That must be pretty meticulous in cleaning, I guess.
Meticulous.
Jack, I
Articulate.
have a trait I don't think I'm ever gonna use. Can I please trade it? Like
Show me
retrain it later. It's the
DM me it. We'll continue the scene.
Okay.
I
The
guess it must be
thing
kind of
is-
difficult.
It's partially the material, it's quite similar, and also that you know a gun arm. It is made of multiple parts, and a lot of them are quite tightly intertwined. It's honestly quite annoying to clean, but I get used to it, so this is quite easy.
Huh.
Manson, do you think Veska's autistic?
Yeah. Man session.
Someone clip it. One of you viewers, please. Please.
God.
Kirby, remember when you said we wouldn't get a better clip than the last one? It's a
Oh
good
my
one.
god.
It's a good one.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean, what?
shit, man.
We should get a doctor later. Ask.
Get a doctor?
You're a
Shit,
doctor.
Lyrics asleep right now.
Oh my, yeah, good thing Lyric's just like.
I
man.
am quite fine. I thought I'd see the need for a doctor.
Lyric's
You ever
not
had
even
a
doctor,
check-in?
is he?
My last check-in.
Lyrics the closest thing we have, okay? Maybe you can cast Cure on your autism.
No!
Alright.
Dispel.
Galaxy stuff.
Dispel.
Fucked
It's
up.
zoning it at this
This
point.
Fucked up. No, that's fucked up.
She cannot remember the last time she had a check-in.
Alright.
Yeah, maybe just rest is not the best way to recover our health.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Whatever. Channel energy, bitch. Wait,
Yeah,
can I
well,
channel
yeah.
energy via autism?
Here, dude.
We need to stop this.
It's close to the sun.
We need to stop this.
That'll be the
No,
quote
we
for the
must
description
go
of this pod.
further beyond.
As the revelry
Okay.
turns into, I don't know.
Did I still
Um,
actually say this in
Sure.
character? Rob?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's up to Isolde, I think.
Wait, what's up to me?
If you said that in character.
Oh yeah, no, I did.
Okay.
100%.
As the night of revelry and eating and such dies down,
Isolde has too much like sass.
far too much, but it's good. I like it. The night thickens, and I'd say most people are tired, ready to sleep. And unless anyone, well, if anyone would like to do something during the night, talk to anyone, anything like that, really, genuinely. Otherwise, we will move on to the day. Okay. In which case, just give me a sec. The day slowly comes around. The sun rising on the town of Fukkatsu. I don't know who would be the first to wake up if someone stayed up during the night. Any ideas?
Kaitlin.
It's always Kaitlin. Get a proper night's sleep. Goddamn.
It's not.
We're
It's
unhealthy.
a super awesome ring of awesome.
She gets 2 hours and then she goes thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
You know.
It's all crack and coffee.
It's early in the morning.
And
And
romance novels.
it's early in the morning, and even so, the streets are already pretty lively with people. You see market stands and open doors, and just generally a lot of people walking around. I'd say Kieran wakes up after you, alongside everyone else in due order and due time and whatnot.
I have a question.
Gone?
How are the people dressed?
There are a lot of robes, I'd say. Very many of them dressed in robes. A lot of you who would have studied Etrian culture would see similarities in how the Etrians dress and how these people dress, though there is a clear distinction to be made. But there's a similar style. But
I have to
robes,
appreciate there's a clear distinction to be made, but we don't know what that distinction is.
make it up in your
Well,
goddamn mind.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Listen, I'm not gonna make two Japans. Just assume that there's a difference between the two Japans. One's listen, okay.
Taiwan.
You know what? One's Japan, China, and one's just Japan. So just remove the China from the Japan, and you'll have what you want.
Can you just have China?
Maybe.
I'm thinking about it. Why does it have to be Japan, China? Why can't it just be China?
I don't know. That's what Etria is. I didn't make Etria. It's
In
just what
China?
it is. Yeah, Etria is Japan, China. I don't know what they were thinking. Regardless.
Alright.
They were thinking they needed a little more cultural appropriation.
Yes. Anyways. Yeah, to answer your question, lots of robes. You do additionally see people walking around in armor, out of character, like samurai, classic samurai armor, I suppose. That kind of, not heavy armor. Well, it is heavy to a certain extent. But people walking around with large bows on their backs.
Okay. So, how should we look for Mune? What's the plan, guys?
With our eyes.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so glares at Kaitlin. What a fucking bitch.
No, that wasn't the character.
Oh.
I mean, we could do like we always do and just ask around, but I feel like people like the Ministry probably covered their tracks a little bit. Still, it might be worth a shot.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't have any ideas. Usually nothing I've done has worked.
Don't talk like that, Isolde. Lots of stuff you've done has worked.
Go on.
When you flew me up to get reception, I got reception.
I almost tossed your damn phone.
That was my fault, not yours.
Yeah, don't worry. Alright. You know, thanks. Thanks. I guess. But... Veska, Planson, you have anything in mind?
We don't have many leads, that's for sure.
All we know is that Mune is somewhere here, but all these houses look so identical, I don't know where the hell he could be.
Maybe we can ask around, ask people if there's any evil buildings. I don't know.
It seems, well, we don't really have any other choice, I feel.
Might seem a little silly to say, but that might be what we have to do.
Alright.
Let's get going.
Let's go find the evil buildings.
Let's go find the
All
evil
right.
buildings.
So, we're finding the
So,
evil
guys.
buildings today.
Alright, so we're moving back to Mune.
No.
You're
So-
angry about this?
No, it's fine. Just we're back to evil building.
We're finding
Oh, we
an
found
evil
the evil
building.
building.
Yeah, evil building right
Inside
here.
evil
Oh,
building
we found the evil
headquarters.
Mune.
Hey, quick question:
Yes.
Has Find My iPhone been
Just not.
Invented yet?
No, you cannot use fucking Find My iPhone.
Wait,
Dude.
Isolde, I have an idea.
Do you?
Okay, have you heard of Find My iPhone?
No. What are you talking about?
I can find Mune.
No, but Mune is an android.
Mune.
Damn it!
Mune.
Yes.
You are following closely behind this contractor. I'll just say contractor, because we all know what a contractor is. Following closely behind. They clearly are not very happy about your presence, but bearing it. As you walk further down the hallway, seemingly leading towards where he was supposed to go, the entrance. So, where exactly were you supposed to be?
The entrance.
That's where. What kind of special orders did you get from the from Zier?
I can't say.
Listen here. I am an official ranking higher than you. As he like turns to like look at you, very close to your face. I am an official ranking higher than you. If you can't tell me what your station is or where you're supposed to be, then I can't trust you.
Oh my god. You know, I tried. I honestly tried. He uses 6 Bushido points.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
You can.
I get
I
it.
wasn't kidding, bro.
You can.
Zanmato.
And then he succeeds his fortitude save.
I mean,
Look at that fucking damage, dude. I don't think.
if you want to.
Well, I mean, Jem, you're using a knife, not a fucking 15-20 weapon.
No, this is
It's
not
a-
a
it's a
knife.
clubtana.
clubtana.
It's a
Clubtana, my
clubtana.
apologies. I think a clubtana would still not
Tuana.
be 15-20 if anything.
Oh,
Tuana.
those 3 rings in cleaning are to clean up dead bodies.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Do you want me to not Zanmato him? I mean, I
You-
feel like this is a
Gemini.
I feel like it's already
Gemini.
been done.
Gemini,
I
you
feel
can
like,
do.
yeah,
Listen,
Zanmato.
listen, Gem. You can do whatever you want. I'm not stopping you. If you want to Zanmato the guard, you can. But if you don't want to, you don't have to.
I'm gonna Zanmato
Jem's
the
way of
guard.
saying, oh, you fucked up.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I won't then. I
No,
won't then.
Zanmato him. No, Zanmato him.
It was Amato him, bro. No,
Zanmato.
come on.
Zanmato. I Zanmato him.
You do it. Okay. So that's
Please
42
make a
damage.
fortitude save.
For to save. I actually didn't really have a token ready.
It's like
I'll just roll a generic
DC.
fortitude save.
what's the DC for this again?
D20 plus
I
like
forgot.
contract.
Is this the like big damage one or the 1 HP one?
1 HP one. Set something
Right.
1 HP.
14?
It's a +5.
I don't think
That's
that-
awesome.
I don't
I
think
think
it
it's like
passes.
10 plus your
No.
charisma mod plus half your level.
Yeah. So regardless, it doesn't pass.
As you, as he like turns around to chastise you, you pull out the clubtana and like slash him straight in the face, in the middle of this very, granted, very empty and silent hallway. Slice him just straight in the face. That's 42 times 2 damage.
Yes. It doesn't matter because he's set to 1 HP.
This like massive cut as like you like slice his arm off or something, or something like that. Describe to me how you cut. I guess it doesn't really matter, but
He takes a clubtana, and as he's turning around, just like lodges it into his arm. and torso.
As you do, the clubtana
Right.
like falls apart because it's very
Well,
shoddily put together, but you do manage to do it.
There's two ways this can this can go. All right. One, you're gonna take me out of here, or two, you're gonna die right now.
You. Okay. Okay. He kind of like, well, you're stabbing it through his arm, but he raises his other arm. Just relax. Relax. I'll bring you to the exit. As he slowly begins to walk, you behind him, I'm guessing, just holding what was left of, though it does not count as a though it does not count as a katana anymore. The contractor string thing is still a sharp weapon.
Yeah, I do hold like the blade to his neck. He's 1 HP.
The blade.
Yeah, the blade's a cool guy.
If only the blade was here.
Who exactly are you?
Just you wait, I'll throw the blade in Conway's. He'll be there.
No, you don't have my permission to use my creative.
I told you.
You did actually give me that permission, so...
No.
Oh, bad news.
I can't tell you. Just move along like a good soldier.
Move along, just move along, just move along. Silent footsteps through the hallway. Slowly creeping past multiple doors. You don't really hear any more voices past that. But all you hear is the slow and methodical breathing of the person in front of you. You reach a turn in the corner, and past that, you see a flight of stairs. It's
Right.
up here. Just up here. Just go and make it out.
Mune slits his neck.
As with a deft slice, you slit the contractor's neck. On the floor, he kind of wheezes as his expression turns to a smile.
Oh, that's not good.
The Zir keeps track of all his subjects. You were a fool for thinking you could escape from his grasp.
Peace. Mune's gonna like run up this stairs as fast as he can.
You run up the stairs. It's a very long flight of stairs as it kind of like wraps around. Not in a spiral fashion, but it does go around in like a half circle.
Yeah, like that one staircase in the Etris Palace in Deepwoken.
Oh, I get it.
You reach further up. It is not a hallway, but it's... Well, no, Yeah, it's a hallway. But it's certainly smaller, and from how you feel in the air, it seems as though you were in a basement of some sort. Because right now, you can feel a slight breeze.
Mm-hmm.
Probably from some window somewhere.
It's the first thing he's felt in like a day, too. Aside
So-
from a lot of anger.
A lot of anger, a lot of
And
pain,
pain.
and a lot of pain. Can we mention
Yeah.
the pain?
Pain,
There's
and
been a lot of pain. It seems, well, it doesn't seem like there's too many people here, and certainly not many to catch you. So, continuing onwards, you move past through the hallway. But
Are there any places that look like they would hold my gear?
oh yeah. You don't see any place that would currently, but you'd assume that your gear would possibly be on a different floor as to where you were for security reasons. It seems reasonable. So it's possible that your gear is somewhere up here.
Right. He's gonna keep searching for that.
Suddenly, though, you hear more footsteps coming from the same way that you are heading. Around you, there aren't very many crevices to hide, besides just entering a door at random if you wanted to take the risk.
I'm gonna enter a door at random.
You just open a door instantly.
Sorry, you walked into the torture labyrinth.
Torture labyrinth, 5,000 years.
Oh, this is how I'm going to torture you, Mune.
You enter and slam the door shut, or slam the door. I know. Yeah, you'd have to slam it shut to enter in time. But slamming the door shut, walking straight into a very dark room. Though blind sight, you can see that you are in a sleeping quarter, and there are a metric fuck ton of ministry grunts in sleeping sacks all around you.
Metric fuck ton.
Dude, I think I need to sleep.
Maybe I can blend in with these guys.
I'm gonna try and see if there's another door at the end that I could exit through.
There is not. The door leads it is just like a room that you could enter from this door, but outside the door from where you just were, you do hear those footsteps continue, walking slowly, and then moving past the door.
I'll exit again.
The coast is clear, though you did catch a glimpse or a small snippet of a conversation being held. Sorry, hold on. You did catch a glimpse.
Another monologue.
Oh God, please, a conversation. So,
Please refer to the most recent art.
why did the Zir want to see us exactly? Don't know, but probably won't be anything big. He only sends his dearest and most lovely contractors for that, right? Whatever, just let's go downstairs. Nothing more.
Right, so he's definitely after me. I need to get my gear fast. There's only one thought in Mune's mind, and it's, I want my sword back.
It should probably be, I want clubtana back.
I want
moving
Clubtana
forwards through the halls. I've said this a bunch of times now. I'll say it again. It's very empty and very quiet.
back.
Yeah, wow, really, guys?
It's quiet on the left side.
It's quiet on the left side. All the
Right,
doors look identical, so it's very hard to try to understand where your stuff may be. But at the same time, they wouldn't. That would also be confusing for them. So surely they'd label your gears in some way or shape or form.
Yeah.
As the hallway stretches on longer and longer until you reach yet another flight of stairs. Seems like you weren't at the top, though, nearing it, since you did feel a breeze. Wherever this is, it's a very, very double-decker
Right.
basement.
I mean, I think if Mune can find his gear, then we could probably leave it up to the rest of the party. Because I don't think Mune doesn't assume he can make it out himself, but he does know that they are coming coming to rescue him.
Hooray.
Running up the stairs, you are greeted to a crossroads. Cross hallway. No.
Crossroads.
yes. Crossed roads.
Crossroads.
These rooms actually having signs. And by signs, they are poorly done sticky notes. Clearly just, simple, it works, whatever.
Oh my god.
The
This is the
ministry's
state of the
budget at
ministry.
this moment isn't exactly. They're not very liquid at the moment.
Yes,
Um,
I can see.
One door saying register, one door saying storage, and one door saying office.
Obviously storage, I think.
Opening the
No,
storage.
you're a fool. They actually secretly label them all wrong because there could be intruders.
Wow.
And
Oh yes.
So you craft the storeroom and then inside you find one coin, one key, and one gem.
there's a shovel
One gem?
in the corner.
Mune,
Sham.
you
Yes.
open the storage room slowly. You didn't hear, and probably clarify, you did not hear any voices coming from there. The light is off, but you can see either way to a certain degree. Boxes scattered about everywhere, but front and center, quite a few desks with more boxes stuffed with gear. Not only from prisoners, but just in general, swords, armor, everything like that. It's like an armory almost, though not organized.
Wait, Mune can't see labels with blind sense. This is gonna be kind of funny.
Yes, as you can't see labels. Maybe they're labeled. Possibly. You can't see.
I mean, he can probably sense what's inside the boxes by taking the.
Yeah, or just
cover off.
turn on the light.
Yeah, or turn on the light switch.
No. This is the ministry. They don't have that. The electrical
they don't
bill
have light
would be-
switches. Oh, they hate the electrical bill, of course. Zio's a stingy motherfucker.
How does Lilith get through this place? She doesn't wear a blindfold. Like,
Lilith just doesn't go here. She fucking hates it here. She's like, Zier is like, fucking sees Zier on the street, rolls up the window because he's gonna ask for money. Lilith is rich, okay? Lilith has money. Zier doesn't seem to have
ugly,
any fucking
broke,
money.
ugly, dumb, stupid.
emphasis on ugly, please.
I
Yes.
think Lilith black markets.
Yes.
Regardless, though, the boxes in front of you, even if you can't like see the labels, are in front of you. Scattered about in the corners on the desk in front of you. This is where they store stuff. Very.
Are they in front of
evidently.
you?
Might be.
Right. Mune's gonna start by opening some of the boxes, I assume.
Um,
I assume finding the things he needs. I'm gonna have to.
Well, searching through, it's kind of difficult to, not difficult to see, but with the sheer amount of stuff here, it's hard to find what you're looking for. As you continue to search, though, you hear a voice behind you. Mune. It's Sanja.
Yes. Oh my.
I believe I put more trust in you than I should have.
This is the first time for everything.
I understand my failings as a father perhaps may be unforgivable, but I've been trying to better myself.
There is a way I can forgive you.
How?
You let me leave this place. Never speak to me again. Right what you did wrong to everyone else in our family.
I wish I could say that I could. Or you wouldn't understand.
As Mune says this, he like rummages through the boxes and pulls out an old uniform that used to belong to him.
We have everything that we could find of yours. Everything that I gave you, that I taught you.
You wouldn't let me have anything in my life that wasn't yours.
I did everything for you. Everything for your siblings. You just... The only thing I couldn't give you is the one thing you just had to focus in and home on. Of course I couldn't talk to all of you all the time. I was busy. You should have been happy with what you were given.
I'm not. Years of doing your dirty work. Killing those that never deserved such a thing. To think that you almost convinced me to kill my best friend. You're a monster.
She only became your best friend because you failed. I'm a monster. Fine. You see him raise his hand slowly, in a sort of puppeteering motion, in the sense that he holds his palm downwards, fingers pointing down. I didn't think I could do this, but I'm sorry, Mune. And with that, regrettably, I would like to end today's session of Edenkites Call.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow, Edenkites.
Edenkites Call.
Goodbye, stream.
Hooray!
Bye, stream. Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Stream.
Bye, stream.